Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Sinette Natur. Angela, welcome. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. Hope you are having a great Sunday. And, let me show you my little outfit of the day before we begin. Basically, this crochet shirt, tank top. I love crochet. It's a little pricey, crochet clothes. I have a crochet dress. They're pretty pricey, but I love crochet. It's a lot of energy into hand making, crochet clothing. Anyway, this is the outfit. Hello. Anyway, basically, my favorite thing, white jeans, and underneath this is crochet. Where this, what they call a bralette, which is, lacy. It's not really a bra, but it's more like a tank top, but it's more cropped. So my tummy is sort of out. I don't know if you can really see it, but I don't usually show my tummy that much because it's not really, I don't really have a six pack, maybe a one pack, but and it looks like I cut my hair, but I didn't. I just basically folded it because it was so hot. Anyway, I really like this. If I was to cut my hair shorter, I would like it, but I'm not thinking about cutting it right now. But I basically folded it and tucked it in, and it's very comfortable, not in your face. And my favorite stones, turquoise. I don't know if you can see that, turquoise earrings. Anyway, felt good today, busy day today, doing a lot of house chores, and then I treated myself to the movies. I didn't get a chance to go yesterday to go see John Wick, but John Wick, let me tell you, if I had a husband or wanted to pick a husband or a boyfriend, he would be it. The movie is full of adventure. Keanu Reeves did an excellent job. I was gonna name my son Keanu, but and even if not that, his middle name be Keanu. But he said he's glad that I did not. He does not like the name. But anyway, Keanu Reeves did an excellent job. He must had to be in shape with his pigeon-toed self. He did an excellent job. The movie, if you're faint at heart, it's because there's a lot of action, a lot of violence, um, a lot of rituals in that movie, a lot of mystery. It was good. I liked it. It was action packed. I enjoyed it. It's not for the faint at heart. I might look a little faint at heart, but I definitely am not. And I enjoyed the movie. And Halle Berry did a good job too. She's pretty much so in shape. I believe we're about the same age. I cannot move like that anymore. But, if I worked cardio wise more, I could be. I'm in okay shape right now. But excellent action-packed movie. I enjoyed it, and I would encourage to go see it. Like I said, a lot of rituals and interesting things if you are in the occult sciences and things like that. I put it like that. Anyway, it was good. So what I wanted to talk about today basically is the full moon. And the full moon was in, some people say Libra, some people say Scorpio. Most everybody say Scorpio. I'm not into astrology, but I do read the forecasts, astrology forecasts, especially during the full moon. And I have certain astrologists that I listen to more so than others. But throughout this week, I say around Wednesday, it was very bright outside. And the moon was, I walked late and, let the moon show me the way home. And it was really great. But last night, it was dark outside, but the moon was beautiful. I didn't see it turn blue, but the sky was dark blue, but it was dark outside, if that makes sense. But this moon on May the 18th was about change, and it's always about change. And people are always saying, the moon is about change. And they say it's about change, repetition, because the moon that's what it's about. Change and changing of the guard to something else, basically. People for centuries, thousands of years have told time by the moon, of course. But interesting also to that, my daughter said, my oldest daughter gave me, she said, oh, here's your Mother's Day gift. I was going to give it to you, but able to give it to you, but she gave me this. She said, I know how you like to write and journal, but this was it. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. She gave me this. I was like, on the full moon. And I decided what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this my full moon journal. And I started writing in it yesterday, of course. Interesting that should happen. But yes, the full moon was about releasing and letting go of the old. And of course, there's a lot that some of us have, especially pertaining to myself, that we need to let go of, that we thought that we had let go of, because there's nothing we can do to really change the past. And even if you do, it's no guarantee. Just like in the movie, it was about basically the matrix, as some of us call it, and getting out of the matrix and defeating time. At least you think you're defeating time. But it wasn't about that, defeating time, because even John Wick, he sacrificed one of his fingers, his ring finger, to go back in time and change things. And even, I guess, the high priest or the god of that moment said that there's no guarantee, but he still took his sacrifice. And it didn't happen, at least in this part of the movie anyway. But the moon is about change, releasing and letting go. And this moon particularly was about amplify of the energy that's stored within you already. You have to really know where you are mentally, emotionally, and that's what is going to be amplified. And myself, I was full of a lot of emotions always during the full moon, but particularly with this full moon, reflecting back on the past, not wanting to change it, but wanting to know what if. And that's not where we need to be, of course. And interesting enough, within these last couple of uploads that I did, Mother Oya, or Goddess Oya, was in my conversations for some reason, and I finally found out why. With one of my videos, I meant to say Yemiya, which is the goddess of salt water, and I said Oya. And I was like, oh my God, let me change that. I don't want to bring about no storms. And then a couple of videos later, yesterday actually, I talked about Yoruba and Oya, and I played one of the songs, of Oya. And then, interestingly enough, this full moon is about the goddess, really, upon her, Oya, the goddess of change. And some say the goddess of storms, but she's also the goddess or the mother of change. Interesting enough, sometimes I do things that are rituals. I don't realize that they're rituals, or sometimes I'm doing things as if I'm being guided by spirit to bring forth a lesson for myself. And I need to pay attention to what Mother Oya was saying. It's about change. She's bringing in change, and so should I. And it's going to come forth and unfold sooner than what I think. But releasing this negativity in the past and the what ifs is so imperative for us all. And choosing to go forth with the new is even more imperative for all of us. And also, the blue moon basically related to, the throat chakra, it's about speaking your truth, not just to others or in the video, but speaking your truth, as I mentioned before when I talked about the throat chakra, is being truthful to yourself, speaking your truth to yourself, because the truth is within, and it's within all of us, and we need to bring it forth, deal with it, and understand that, and heal ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. And this was a reminder that this moon set forth for us. And the energy is going to be present probably until like the 20th, Monday or Tuesday. So it's never too late to communicate with the moon. You don't have to be underneath the moon and do a bonfire or anything like that. It's just powerful enough that you can feel that energy and write down, as my daughter gave to me, in a journal, about your emotions and your feelings. And you don't have to give that information to anybody but yourself, speaking your own truth and dealing with your emotions, your negative feelings, your hopes and your wishes, and things that you wish to heal about yourself. Change is inevitable. And Mother Oya was creeping in, telling me, giving me that nudge and that push, and the full moon bloomed and expressed that even more so. So I am in the position of change, and I look forward to continue to grow. And some of us think that change is spontaneous and right away. And the moon comes and people are like, it's about change, but change is progressive, and you don't necessarily see change right away. And even if you do, it took some time to get there. So it's important to remember that as well. Seek your truth from within, and whatever comes up, write it down, remember it, make amends with it, make peace with it, and understand it. Anyway, I just wanted to come forth and share that, and hopefully that was helpful or you got something from it. And I hope that you all are going to have a great evening. If you get a chance, go see not my husband, Keanu Reeves or John Wick. And I'm sure there's going to be another part, but it's not for the faint at heart. And some people may look at me and say, you sure you're going to like action-packed stuff? Yes, I do. I'm not as sensitive as most people would think. But anyway, I just wanted to come forth and share that. It's a lot of what they call Easter eggs, interesting stuff, things that you can learn from in this movie. I'm not going to give it away. You make your decision on whatever level of thinking you are and enjoy the movie. It is definitely action-packed. So if you faint at heart, don't go see it. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city, and take care of yourselves. Shimiyam Hetepu. Take care.